Hello, welcome to the statement. On the statement, we discuss important press releases and statements issued by state institutions and governmental bodies, as well as private persons or entities, which statements or press releases touch on important legal issues that we think you should know about and how best you can conduct your life in view of the legal information in those statements, and ensure that in your attempt to comply with them, you are not found at the wrong side of the law. And on this first episode of the statement, we discussed the press release issued by the Bank of Ghana on the 27th of August 2024, which is titled "The Concept of Next of Kin in Bank Account Operation." I am Godwin Selassie Dakbo, and this is Make It Legal. Make it legal. Yeah, so the Bank of Ghana issued a statement on the 27th of August 2024, and this statement is titled "The Concept of Next of Kin in Bank Operation." Now, I'll read the statement, and whilst I read it, I will also take time to explain to you some legal implications of that statement and how it can practically guide your life to ensure that in complying with whatever the directive from the Bank of Ghana is saying, you are at the right side of the law. So we'll take it and read it. Without wasting much time, let's delve into the statement and understand what exactly the Bank of Ghana wants us to know. So remember, before we delve into the statement, I've earlier discussed the concept of next of kin in general on this channel, and this is the video, right? The next of kin wahala. Look out for that video and ensure that you watch it and get educated about the concept of next of kin. In fact, what the Bank of Ghana has done is to speak to it as it pertains to bank account operation, but I have delved into it more in other aspects of usage as far as the next of kin concept is concerned, especially in the Ghanaian context and how it applies to us. So get to watch that video. I'll leave the link right in the description column. Get to watch that video and get educated. So let's now go to the statement from the Bank of Ghana. The statement is titled, like I said, "The Concept of Next of Kin in Bank Account Operation." So the notice is issued by the Bank of Ghana, and it's a notice to the public. It is referenced as notice number BG/GOV/SEC/2024/22, and the title is "The Concept of Next of Kin in Bank Account Operation." So it reads that Bank of Ghana seeks to promote financial inclusion, and on that basis encourages all citizens of legal age to own a bank account or mobile money account. So the Bank of Ghana is saying that if you are of legal age, you are encouraged to own a bank account or a mobile money account. The first legal question I would ask is, what is a legal age to open a bank account? In Ghana, once you are 18 years or above, you can walk into any bank, fill the necessary forms, and open a bank account. Remember, to be a bank account holder is contractual. You and the bank has a contract. So the customer bank relationship between a bank and its customers is more like a creditor and a debtor kind of arrangement. When you give money to the bank, you have actually given them a debt and you are like their creditor. So it's like a creditor and debtor kind of arrangement. So every customer of a bank is like a creditor to that particular bank. So the Bank of Ghana is saying that once you are of a legal age, you are encouraged to open a bank account or a mobile money account. Do you have a Momo account? Is it an MTN One Money account or Telecel or Etetigo? Which one do you have? Let me know in the comment section. I have a mobile money account. I have a bank account as well. Many people have a lot of bank accounts. I don't think there are any restrictions as to the bank account you can have. As far as you are willing to and you can maintain it, you can always have it. So once you're of the legal age, you are encouraged by the Bank of Ghana to open a bank account. That is it, right? So it continues. It says that as part of the Know Your Customer policy, during account opening, financial institutions require certain information from you, the customer, to be able to identify and contact you when the need arises. The next of kin is one of such requirements during account opening. In Ghana, there is no specific statutory definition of next of kin. It generally refers to an account holder's closest living relative who could be contacted in the event the account holder is not reachable. So the Bank of Ghana is saying that, I mean, when it comes to know your clients or know your customer policies of a lot of financial institutions, they have as part of the key requirement to provide a next of kin as a key requirement to get to know you better and be able to contact you when a need arises. They require you to provide a next of kin, and that next of kin is often a living relatives, your brother, your friend, your somebody who is there. In fact, in my video, which I told you to watch, I have taken time to explain to you that it's not limited to brothers or people of blood relative, because I made a very strong argument there. If I get to watch the video yourself, I know the argument I put across as to why it's not limited to blood relatives. So the statement continues, says that typically an account holder will be required to provide a name, address, and telephone number of the person nominated as next of kin. The term next of kin in account opening and other banking related products and services forms is often misconstrued. There is a pervasive misconception that the person nominated as next of kin by the account holder automatically inherits the funds in the account when the account holder passes on. This is a very strange one, and a lot of us have that perception. We think that once you are the next of kin of Kofi of Ama, then when Kofi or Ama dies, you are the one who is going to walk into the bank and be given all the money he or she has in the bank account. My brother, it doesn't work like that. Next of kins do not have any automatic right of inheritance whatsoever from the persons who nominated them as next of kin. Next of kins don't have a right to inherit automatically from the persons who nominated them as next of kin. Get that information. I hope you got it right. So what is the essence of next of kin? First of all, let's finish the statement. And like I said, if you've not watched my video on next of kin, please do so. It is a next of kin wahala. So we continue the statement. Now we read paragraph 4. It says that for the avoidance of doubt, let us appreciate the following. 1. The person nominated as a next of kin does not automatically inherit or gain access to the accounts or the funds in the account of the deceased person. 2. To inherit or have access to the account of a deceased customer, one will have to be named in a deceased customer's will as a beneficiary of the account, and a court of competent jurisdiction will have to grant letters of administration. That is a mistake there. We don't call it letters of probate. There is nothing like that in our law called letters of probate. I think the Bank of Ghana may probably misconstrue the terms there. We have letters of administration or probate. We don't have letters of probate. So that is something that has to be checked. It might be a wrong way of probably spelling it. Maybe letters of administration or probate, that's what he wanted to write. So the right thing is letters of administration or probate. They are two different things. And you don't need letters of administration for a person who has made a will. Okay, you need it for a person who has not made a will. So you need a probate for a person who has made a will before he dies. Probate gives you authorization to go ahead and have access to the person's estate and manage it or distribute in accordance with the will. LA, on the other hand, which is letters of administration, also gives you that authorization to go ahead and have access to a deceased person's estate and distribute in accordance with the PNS Law 101. When the person dies without a will, then we need letters of administration, not letters of probate. There's no such word like letters of probate. If the person dies and left behind a will, then we go in for a probate. It's important to know the decision. So let's go back and finish the statement. So letters of administration or probate to empower the person who has been named in the will as a beneficiary to obtain access to the deceased customer's account. Administrators of the estate of a person who dies intestate can be appointed through the letters of administration issued by a court of competent jurisdiction, which grants access to the deceased customer's account. Based on this understanding, it is important to choose a next of kin who is capable of providing relevant information about you when the need arises. As much as possible, we encourage the choice of next of kins to be of legal age. In summary, please note that even if one is named as a next of kin in an account opening or other related banking product and services document, they will still need to provide legal documents such as death certificate, letters of administration, or probate to be able to access a deceased customer's account, signed by Sandra Thompson, the secretary to the Bank of Ghana. So that has been the statement from the Bank of Ghana. What is the key message for us? When you choose a next of kin, he's not going to automatically inherit from you when you die. Number two, before a person can inherit, whether or not he's a next of kin, he must be part of persons who are beneficiaries in your will, or persons who by law are qualified to inherit if you die without making a will under the PLDC Law 101. Again, when you are choosing a next of kin, just know that he is just like a contact person in your absence. If you cannot be reached or they cannot hear from you and you need someone to come in and communicate an information to the bank or relay an information on your behalf, he's the person they will contact. And when they contact him, he should be someone who should give the bank the relevant information needed. So choose a next of kin that has the relevant information and that is able to speak on your behalf. This has been the first episode of The Statement. See you on the next episode, which will bring you more discussions on statement, press releases, and other important information released by state institutions. Remember, this is your authoritative legal platform where we discuss issues of law and inform you to be legally enlightened and take the right decisions. Remember to keep subscribed to the channel and always look forward to receiving notification from us. When you get one, subscribe to the channel and ensure that you like and share our videos. Share this one now and then we finish the video right away. I'm Godwin Selassie Dakbo and this is Make It Legal. Make it legal.